I've been with about a person each day for the last like 6-7 months.
Who hit you?
Passport bros are currently in the phase of and soon they will be in the phase of finding out. I just told a story about my dad is a passport bro, and I was talking to my mom the other day because she's finding this really funny, and she goes, "You remember your uncle," I'm gonna call him Steve, Uncle Steve? I'm like, "Oh, Uncle Steve stayed with us for a bit." And she goes, "Yeah, because that man went to Asia." Like, all of the passport bros are getting mad and saying my dad went to the Caribbean and that was a mistake because he should have gone to Asia. Well, I had an uncle who did go to Asia, and he went there, found a wife, they fell in love, and he brought her back to Canada. So they live in Canada for a little bit, and eventually she says, "I want a divorce." Now my uncle, thinking he had bought himself a nice little wifey, starts going, "No, I'm not divorcing you," and starts fighting her on it and saying he's not willing to do it. Of course, this is after she got citizenship. And then one day there's a knock on the door, and he opens the door, and the Yakuza is at his door. He thought he was making her the victim, but he was actually the victim in this situation. They told him, "You get to choose. You live or you sign everything over to her in the divorce." And he signed everything he owned over to her, who was involved in the Yakuza. And he lost everything. And that is why when I was about 11 years old, my Uncle Steve came to stay with us for a couple months because he was trying to get back on his feet because he owned absolutely nothing. And his daughter, which is my cousin, which I've never really met, does not have anything to do with her dad because of what he did.
Sounds like a made up story, and I don't buy it.
Y'all gotta see this video.
I'm tripping. Look what she got on. She don't think she tripping. She think it's cool, but I don't. You know what I'm saying, I really don't approve of it. But
oh my God, here you go.
Can you
Ain't
step out,
nothing.
please?
You know what? Ain't nothing wrong with my outfit. You just acting insecure.
But this supposed to be my girl though.
Ain't
Public,
nothing wrong with my outfit. You slid in my DM with me dressed like this.
show
So
y'all
what is
she
your
got
problem
on,
now?
It's not cool.
Are you for real right now?
I'm saying, look, bro.
We
like,
supposed to be going out to dinner and you want to do all of this?
man,
Are you
look what
for
she got
real?
on, like, look.
There's nothing wrong with my
What you have on?
outfit. I think you know what?
What's the
You
point
slid
of
in my DM with me dressed like this. Now all of a sudden you want to say that I'm dressed like all
How
this
you're
extra?
dressing though,
You
bro?
know
That's
how many,
extra. Like,
you know what? You know how many dudes will want me dressed just like this?
yeah, I understand that,
You
but
the one that's
still.
tripping. You know what? I look super cute, and why you want to put me on Facebook trying to put me on blast? You the one that's gonna end up looking.
I'm really not.
Okay?
Somebody gonna see it and want me. They like the way I act or something.
They're not gonna want you. They're gonna want me. All these dudes you trying to
They
make
can have
me
you.
look like a front
And another live gonna pop up just like this.
I hate it when men lead with their money and then expect women not to want money from them. That doesn't make any
For
sense.
yours.
And remember, if she's not giving you as much attention,
Definite.
But look, when you fix the cup, it still has problems, but you can fix it. And then it will be together and it'll be happy. Look, you can still drink out of it. And that means you can still be happy in a relationship even if you broke up with them. Or if they broke up with you. So with that being said, get back with your ex.
You know what? I believe that every woman innately knows that there is something off with submitting to men and putting them as authorities over us. Women literally create men. So why would we worship something that we create?
Oh, you know what's a heartbreak? When a loyal simp just moves on. What? No, because you need to come back here right now.
I don't think nice guys finish last. No. I think nice guys win at a certain time and at a certain age. Yeah, and I don't think that there's a set age on that.
This kind of videos are the reasons why I would never be a nice guy again. Like, never. The problem with being a nice guy is the fact that you have to work to everybody else's time frame and you have to put your priorities second. And personally, both times that I've done this, it's been horrible. The first woman tried to come back with 2 kids, and the second one tried to come back after a messy divorce. When both of them tried to come back to me, obviously not at the same time, I realized very quickly that I was the nice guy. I was the backup plan.
See the same woman that you're taking on dates? Someone else just linked her once and smashed her.
This is so real because it's true.
Guys who say body count matters are literally saying they think men don't have value. How do I know this? It's in the math. So here's a common statement used by these guys. The more males a female has been with, the more she loses value. So what that statement actually means is my belief is males have a less than 0 value. Let's take a look at the math. If a male had a value of 0, a female who would have to have a value of at least 1, sleeping with him would still have a value of 1. Because for a woman to lose value, she would have to have a minimum of a +1 value. So sleeping with a male doesn't take away her value if he's a 0, but if he's a -1, if he has a maximum of -1, then 1 minus 1 equals 0. So her 1 would lose value. I don't know about you ladies, but I'm not listening to people who tell me they're zeros. Or less.
Nah, this is delusional. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about this woman. She had to go through the trouble of doing the math. It doesn't make sense.
Ladies, if you did not have a big O, he didn't count. But don't take my word for it. Let's go to the math. Okay, here we go. So when you get together for the good times, the understanding is you will each have your good times. If he got his good time, but you did not get your good time, he played solo. Refer to the clip in question. Solo play does not count. If you have your good time, he has his good time. Both of you did something together. Body count is never counting the ones who didn't care. Body count is the ones who cared enough to let you go first before they took theirs. But body count is never a participation trophy.
Babe, can I ask you a question? Yeah. Why when you get home do you sit in your car for like 10 minutes before you actually come into the house?
I don't.
Yes, you do. Jeff, I saw you do it today. I heard the engine and even Josiah said, oh, Daddy's home. I came to the front of the house and you were sitting in the car, just sitting. What for?
The man needs to have his private moment, isn't it?
To do what?
Listen, when you come back from work, I'm coming back to a house of chaos. I need... It's decompression.
You bring the chaos.
It's decompression. I just need a moment just to chill.
Are you sure it's not just because you're actually just lazy and you don't want to get up?
It's nothing to do with being lazy.
Okay, get up now and go and put the washing on.
No, because I'm doing some work.
No, because you're sitting. Once you're sitting, you can't move from a seated position.
He doesn't see the things that need to be done, and he doesn't recognize the things that she does on it.
It is pure insanity that there are so many women in relationships where they're pulling the full load of the household and working full-time. And the way we got here was by letting somebody kiss us before we actually examined who they were first.
Guys, thanks for watching and tell me what you think. Can you say these are the reasons why some men are choosing not to marry? Why some men are choosing to go elsewhere? Let me know in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one.